we're gonna try to do as much of this as we can.
Dear Dad, greetings from the new deputy curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you.
Okay. We're gonna do as much of this as we can to make up for the fact that I missed Wednesday. Sorry, I had a headache. I still have a headache, but... we power through. Okay.
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose either junior or senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose tutorial.
We only do senior
Dear
detective
Dad,
around here.
Greetings from the new deputy curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently, it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 A.D. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later. Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
Okay. So we Napo babied our way into this exhibit. And also, hey gang, why did we take that from where it was? Glad to be here. Please tell me more about this.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
Okay. But why did we take it from Mexico? They have museums. Oh, the odds. We hadn't thought about any of that, I'm sure.
Why do you mention the nationalities of the archaeologists?
Because in archaeology, everyone wants to be king of the sandbox. I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
Okay. understand the everyone should be able to see history. There are such things at casts that are much less risky to transport to places, and people can still see it, and like you don't have to take it from its home country.
Who's Alejandro Del Rio?
I'm arguing with the wall. This is
Wouldn't
literally
you
a video game.
rather hear about the monolith? It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
Okay. Thank you, Meg. That's what I'm saying. It could have been in Mexico. We need to make casts of these things, which are much less risky to transport. But, you know, could you explain what a glyph is? How do you know it's 1,500 years old?
How do you know it's 1,500 years old?
According to Henrik, the monolith was made at the special request of King Pakal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
Who's
Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Do you think the glyphs hold an important message?
I really don't know. The Maya were at their peak during Pakal's reign. After he died, things began to go downhill. The civilization never regained the oomph it had under its most extraordinary king.
Okay. So you're a little obsessed with this 12-year-old. What's the key to Pakal's success? This keeps giving us this, so I'm like...
What was the key to
I think
Pakal's
it's gonna let us
success?
ask
If
that.
the message on that monolith is from King Pakal himself, it might give us a clue. Credit for a discovery like that can only spell one thing, my dear. Revenue. Anyway, there's a
So you only
list
care
of
about money.
tasks for you in the lab.
Oh.
Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the
We know
swing
what a
of things
glyph is.
soon
It'll be
enough.
fine.
Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Any last advice before I get down to business?
Semper ubi sabubi.
What? Sorry, what? Like a lot. Join rigs. Questionable university. Join rigs. Great Plaza of... I can't read that. Oh, we've interested the introduced. There we go. The auto spin. Thank goodness. Art in the Americas, Hidden Guatemala, an interview with Prudence Rutherford. Frida Kahlo revisited the U.S. folk art craze, the artifact smuggling industry. I know what we're about to read about. Okay, an interview with Prudence Rutherford. How did a New York society woman like yourself end up in Topeka, Kansas? Rutherford. My husband, Hubert. Let's see if we... Okay.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
Okay, so we do need to read this. My husband, Herbert Laszlo, was a hydro engineer when he got appointed to head of the Kansas River Flood Control Project. Naturally, we came to Topeka. When Herbert drowned, everyone thought I would make a beeline back to New York but after 36 years in Topeka, I just didn't have the heart to leave. The truth is, this is my home now. Woo. Just as an aside, I find it interesting that you never took his name. That was almost unheard of at the time of your marriage, wasn't it? Prudence Rutherford. Topeka, Kansas. Yes, well, I never was one to worry about conventions, and where I come from, once a Rutherford, always a Rutherford. Woo. Well, you certainly have been a trailblazer, back to Topeka. What about your love for the arts? What in the world do you do for culture and entertainment here at Rutherford? Oh my stars, don't underestimate Topeka, dear. The arts are alive and well here. We have theater, symphony, and over 20 art galleries. I organize the St. Patrick's Day Parade, the Corn Growers Ball, and I sit on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts too. This is the capital of Kansas after all. Whoa. Miss Rutherford, art appraiser, is thrilled to be featuring your fire ruby necklace in this month's issue. Please tell us about this extraordinary piece of jewelry. Does that look familiar? The necklace originally belonged to Herbert's mother, Hester. Rest her soul, we never got along. Oh, but the rubies really did blaze like a burning ring of fire around her neck. Well, you had the necklace altered when you inherited it. Is that right? Yes, Rutherford. Yes, well, Hester's spirit was just a bit too overwhelming in the necklace. I felt like it was going to be strangled whenever I wore it, so I decided to add a piece from my own family to balance out the energies and, you know, make it my own. Lady Rutherford's a close-up of the jade carving. Woo, you must be referring to that extraordinary jade piece. Tell us about it. Rutherford. My great-grandfather, Ruffleton Rutherford, was one of the premier archaeologists of his day. This jade carving came from one of his most groundbreaking digs. Whoops, no pun intended. At a Mayan ruin in the Amazon jungle. I believe the year was 1898. Woo, so this is a real Mayan artifact. Yes. I'm trying to look at it. Carved by real Maya hands. And isn't it just amazing to think how many more hands this piece has passed through on its way to 21st century Topeka? Oh my stars, it gives me goosebumps. Woo, any idea what the carving symbolizes? A close-up of the jade carving. I'm trying to figure out what this shape is. I can't tell if that's a head in the middle or what. I'm not going to try to do an artistic rendering of it. Rutherford. Well, this picture is a glyph. The Mayan culture, it stands for a number of things. Snake, green, south, and I'm not sure what else. Okay. I did kind of see a snake in there. I thought it was a dragon, but same thing, same difference. And I'm not sure what else. Woo, fascinating. Rutherford, isn't it though? This necklace is one of my most prized possessions. That's why I keep it at the villa. I just can't bear to have it locked up in some cold bank vault where I can never see it or wear it. The insurance company advises me against it, but I tell them jewelry is to be worn and enjoyed, darlings. Don't you agree? It's not jewelry, ma'am. It is an ancient artifact. Woo, certainly, Miss Rutherford, and now with this article, many more people will be able to enjoy your extraordinary necklace. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Rutherford, the pleasure was all mine. Uh-oh, I think I left the stove on. Well, you're a little late, buddy. Hope you have somebody call. Okay, I thought we would go into the whole stolen. Hello, what are you? A man. With some kind of something on his chest. Another man with a dog head. And the head. No, okay, that's a hat, because there's his face. Nothing in these books. Okay. We shouldn't. We won't talk to her yet. Let's go see about what we're looking at. A Traveler's Guide to Beach Hill Museum. Ika Hao. I hope I said that anywhere close to correct. God of Travelers. Finding the Maya Lost Civilization speaks. The Rotunda, which I believe is where we're at. Exhibition Hall, Temple, Garden. So it's kind of just one long Kakulkan, Wind God. Zamansh North. Okay. So, trying to orient myself. As we go into the exhibition hall is north. We're gonna need to remember that for something, I'm sure. Otherwise, they would not give it to us. That's a lie. Sometimes they just throw information at you to try and make you write more notes. Enter exhibition hall is north. I'm sure it's something to do with the final puzzle. Okay, that's all we needed from there. Finding the Maya. Oh, we can go back here. Excellent.
I need something to get this open.
Okay. So we need... That is pretty. Oh. Okay, so that's the exhibition hall. This is the front entrance, I think. Guys, this is the first one where we can really leave the location. Like we could go back to the house and to the diner in the first one, but after that we've been like stuck in one location. Oh, Colonial Hotel. We'd be traveling. There's our luggage. Okay, there's the phone. There's our little Togo. Okay. So that's where our notes are gonna live.
I need a disc.
We're gonna find a desk at some point. Oh, our notes no longer live in our suitcase because we have a laptop. Everything's changing. Let's get back to what we were supposed to be doing, which was exploring the museum.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Okay. So we're headed north when we're going this way. Arts and crafts. Oh, Lord. Okay. Offering bowl to the war god Balak. The logograph for black is represented on the base of the bowl. Y'all are gonna have to wait for me to artistically render a lot of these glyphs. Okay. The handnotes take longer, but they're easier to sort through than a bunch of pictures of the screen. Oh, is that all we're gonna get? Who were the Maya? So we've got some squares. Over here. Range of the Maya. Maya ruins will The one featured in the photo can be found throughout southern Mexico, Guatemala, and western, God, I cannot read today, sorry, Honduras. Even today, new cities are being discovered by archaeologists. Why are we... Nancy, you did not just... Nancy, you just not just make me complicit in stealing an artifact. Nancy. Tools of the trade, ham radio used by the Cortazar Alvarez Palenque expedition. Oh my god, Nancy, I cannot believe we just stole an artifact. Pakal's Ascension, carved panel, Palenque. Late Classic period, circa 650 CE. Beach Hill permanent collection. In this relief, Pakal's mother offers her son the divine crown for his ascension to the throne. Lady Zakuk was a powerful figure in Maya history and established the Pakal dynasty. That's his mom giving him the thingy. This is the kid she's obsessed with. Pakal, whose name translates to shield, was born in 603 CE and ascended the throne in 615 CE when he was 12. At the age of 12, considered both a priest king and a military ruler, Pakal claimed divine descent and ruled the great Mayan state of Palenque. I should have listened to how she said that more closely. For 68 years until his death in 683 CE. Dang. He made it to 80? That's impressive for back then. The 11th ruler, Palenque, Pakal is responsible for the majority of the city's construction. His ancestry and accomplishments are immortalized in Palenque's temples and palaces, especially the Temple of the Inscriptions, which was the primary sacred site for Palenque and later the shrine for Pakal's tomb. Pakal was buried wearing the jade death mask you see here. Right. The mask was meant to distinguish Pakal as royalty even in the afterlife. Why did we disturb this man's grave? Hello? Much of what we know about King Pakal and the Mayan civilization over which he presided has been pieced together by translating the glyphic and scriptures on his tomb. So he wore this jade death mask. He was crowned by his mommy. Pakal artifact, carved panel, Palenque. This unusual jade relief features an intricate representation of Lord Pakal, one of the greatest rulers of the Maya classic period. Both the origin and function of this highly stylized piece are unknown. Gods. Sulcan calendar stones used to compute the 260 ceremonial year. My gods, 3 masks depict the corn god, the jaguar god, and the sun god. I'm not going to say this because I will butcher them, and I'm so sorry for that. I have no guide here for how to say these things. Locked. My gods, the deities depicted in this exhibit are the rain, moon, and sun gods. Anything here? No. Language. This is where we're trying to. Mayan scribe, chronicler of the age. Scribes played an important role in Maya culture and some were elevated to prominent social positions. The Mayan writing system used logographs to represent either sounds or ideas. Don't huff at me, dog. Mayan numerical notation uses using both bar and dot system and pictorial representations of gods. I wish I knew what they meant. Okay. Mayan scribes use a variety of writing tools, inks, and ink plate. Note the logograph or ink inscribed on the plate. Sir? Okay. Ink. Okay. We can just walk up it? Okay.
I need to find a temple key card.
All right. We found black, we found ink, so we're looking for road 19, throne, and north. North was a god. Okay, so 19 is probably on that. We know that north is a... We know where north is. I think we know where 19 is. Which means we're looking for throne and road. So let's backtrack and get the ones that we need. Because we know where the god of the north was, and we know where the numbers were. Okay. So... the guy with the T on his... We should take a picture of the glyphs that we saw. I'm straight up taking photos of this with my phone because there's no way I'm going to be able to do that justice. Okay, north, sky blowing wind. But not this guy blowing wind, this guy blowing wind. Okay. So we're just looking for road and throne. Oh my god. Okay, so we need a road and throne. Watch us find throne should be somewhere in here. Yes. Welcome to Beach Hill Maya Mystery Temple. With the help of a museum guide, you will learn about the Maya culture and maybe even discover the hidden tomb of King Pakal. Use your temple key card to play the different games on each temple level. Once you've finished every activity for a level, your temple key card will unlock the entrance to the next level. Good luck. Be sure to place your temple key card into the card slot to receive credit. Okay. So we need a temple key card. Oh, yeah, we do.
It needs a card. It needs a card.
Okay. Look, I thought I'd give it a shot. Sometimes you get the weirdest answers to stuff. Let's see how this game is played. Okay, so road, we don't know. So that is ink. That is black. Since we only had 2 left, it wasn't hard to
It
figure
needs a
out.
card.
Oh, so we can't. So we figured it out, but we can't do anything with that information until we have a card. Okay, so we've solved the puzzle. We just need to find a card to use it with. Let's go check out the garden. Because we haven't been back there yet. Ha! Water. Okay.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures. Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains. The bicephalic monster, sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world. Although there are thousands of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence today.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham radios are often the only means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym for Handheld Amateur Radio.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Cultural, scientific, and military achievement flourished under his reign. As with all Maya kings, very little is known about his personal life. since all written inscriptions dealt solely with public achievements such as wars, battles, coronations, births, marriages, and deaths.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America. The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, bird jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive. The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war
I'm
with
sorry, I'm going to
local
need to repeat that one,
kahals.
paying enough attention.
Here, bird jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain. Ixchel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving. Ahau Kin represented the sun.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty. Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak Shibs Chak, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of the Maya gods were paired together.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated to or used to supplicate the god of war, Balak.
Lady Zak Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya tradition required that the kingship be handed down from father to son, but Lady Zak Cook broke this custom by establishing herself as a deity. This gave her the power to justify the new royal lineage. Because his mother had been deified, Pakal often referred to himself as the first true king. The Maya ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator sport. Players would propel a rubber ball through a small stone hoop using their thighs, hips, and forearms. It is believed that the players were often sacrificed after a game.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya.
Uh-oh.
In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments including stingray spines, thorns...
Okay, there's no way we get... I was gonna like listen to all of them because I was like, there's not that many. But if they all have those, no, we need a hint. BH 1403. No? Okay, so we can't just crack that. What's all this crap here? (1113) is Diego de Landa ornamental carving, unidentified glyph, classic. Insurance, yes. Weight 0.46. Okay, jade. So that's where our special boy is. Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation. This is the periodic table's back. Uh-oh. Oh, we can call check voicemail often.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Okay. Vendors. Order as. Sale on bubble wrap and other packing supplies. Order ASAP. Contacts. Account number BH119K. The microscope doctor. Last service 6/16. Next service 12/16.
I didn't finish it yet.
Oh, this is our, okay. Sort out shards, pottery, and reassemble part at lab workstation. Yummy chocolates. Sunny was here. Her priority, bring addenda to Monolith loan agreement to Alejandro Del Rio at the Mexican consulate for signature. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Okay, so we do need to order the packing tape, the bubble wrap and stuff. Match recorded narrations to appropriate displays in the main exhibit hall. You'll need headphones for this. Fuck. Reorder Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. So I gotta figure out the numbers. I gotta match all those recorded narrations. Okay. Oh, what are you? You might know. Property of Sunny June. Notes. No Coco Kringle for you, buddy. I hate that bull game. It's all random. Or is it choosing when I pass when the computer passes? 4 pieces of corn different than dice. Try Pascal's triangle. 1 in 3 frequency of 4. 2. 1 1 1 2 3 4 6. Aliens did it. To Mexico artifacts. Are you gonna return the artifacts? The Beach Hill Gang. Blah 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 blah. Quit daydreaming, stop losing my things. Get to work, Sunny. That's there. What's she got up her sleeve? It's money. Money. Hurricane Sunny, yeah. Saw Sinclair the other day. Warning, never look directly at Sinclair's tie. Oh, that audio narration thingy is gonna be so much work. Hehe. Luckily, old Hurricane Sunny managed to borrow Joanna's notes for this project. Note to self. Must distract Joanna only after her coffee break. Okay, let's see. Garden. We still haven't been to the garden. Temple. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Sunny, for these notes. They're gonna come in great handy. I'm gonna use this modern device called a phone to take a picture of this instead of drawing all that out. I'm gonna have to go let the dog in because he's being a menace. Must surf web. Sigh. Make sure the computer lab had a computer. Sure wish the computer lab had a computer. I just have to check out the latest alien adventure games. www.justadventure.com. If only someone would make a game about the Maya and toss in some alien / UFOs, of course. Sunny's latest adventure game is #1. This museum gig is such a boring job. Uh-oh, Joanna found out about the stinky cheese incident. Big trouble now. I wonder who ratted out on me. Must have been that Coco bandit. Whoops, I hear Storm and Joanna coming over. Better hide this. Okay. Excuse me a moment. I have to go appease the dog. Okay, we're back. An analyzer. There we go. Pot.
It looks like some pieces are missing.
Oh, great. Dynacam. Tam. Congratulations. Oh, this is the one we saw. At the, This is in the library. In the remake of the first one. The first game. Congratulations on your purchase of the state-of-the-art Dynaham Model 2000. We wrote down all the Morse code back then, so we already have all of this. Receiving. To enter in a frequency or channel number, simply enter a 4-digit number on the numeric keypad and press the connect button. All messages are sent using Morse code, 1 letter at a time. I don't believe we'll need to... Yeah, we wrote all of these down because I was a little embarrassed that I didn't remember them. The back button erases the series of dots and dashes that have been entered prior to hitting the send button. If you realize you have made a mistake after hitting the send button 1 or more times, pushing the double back button will send an ignore previous message signal. Chaco Canyon Cultural Center, New Mexico.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Well, fine then, Nancy. You'll steal an artifact out of one of the display cases, but you won't turn on the radio. Yeah, so we open the rest of the pieces of this pot. Let's see. We can do this. Okay. So this is L. Yeah. Audio. Ceremonial ball game is L. Okay, so L. Ceremonial ball game. No, it's not. This is in. And this is G. So let me go across here. This is D. Maya numbering system. And B is Maya scribes. So this is M. Bacall's Ascension. This is E. Call artifact card panel. Okay. This only has one. It's I, my gods. Yeah, neither of those have. Okay. F. Range of the Maya.
It's locked.
And then A is tools of the trade. The ham radio signal we heard. Okay. And then across from that is just L, which is the offering bowl. No, because this doesn't have any. That doesn't have any. So we're in the right. We're in the right direction. Okay. And then we'll go this way into the garden. Okay. So then O is the carved panel. That one doesn't have one. Are there? Road. That's how we got road. It's there on the floor. This is C. Isophilic altar. Gimme. Okay. These are numbers. That's because the dash is in the I recognize that part. What is that sound? Please stay on the path. Road is carved here into the floor. Sam, throne. That's where we would have found the throne if we hadn't already cracked it by process of elimination.
This side looks damaged.
It does. Sounds of footsteps. Who's there? Hello?
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Hi, Sinclair. Who told you I was a detective?
I told you I was a detective.
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
Well, I'm not on a case right now, that's for sure. I'm the new deputy
I assume
curator,
BOD is
remember?
board of directors.
So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Do diamonds count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Hey, sir, spit it out.
You've got me worried. Can't we talk now?
Just meet me later. 707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Okay, 7. I'm sure that'll be on our little map now. Okay.
Interesting. Looks like this side is missing a part.
Mm-hmm. Okay. H. Bird. Jaguara. And captive. Okay. Is Bach 2 Stella an early Maya ruler? Okay. Well, that's pretty. We're gonna be able to. Okay, so if we get through the thing, we're gonna be able to get through there. Marriage lentil. And then finally J. Rutherford slab. Okay. Let's go put these all in. If I just pull the fire alarm. Okay, D. Maya numbers.
Strange supernatural. The Maya kings were often.
I am Lord Pakal.
Lady Zach Cook. The Maya were pantheistic.
Ceramic bowls. Archaeologists work in some of them.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19 from.
There we go.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers.
So we
Here
need
is an
this to be
example
ham
of the-
radio, which is
Archaeologists work in some of
5.
the most.
Maya scribes recorded
B
the official
is
history
Maya
of the
scribes, so
kings
that's actually
and queens.
correct.
Archaeologists work
C.
in some of the most remote areas. The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, bird jaguar stands. Strange supernatural creatures.
no wait, that was it.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played
Okay,
an
that is the
important.
bicephalic. D we've got.
The Maya used different methods.
No. E.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the.
F.
Although the
range.
geographic range of Maya...
Okay, that's correct.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up
G.
of 20 weeks each
Body
with
shaping.
the 4 miniature gods clinging...
Ritualized bloodletting.
The Maya ball game.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the
Okay, yes. H.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals.
Burn and
Here,
his
bird
captain.
jaguar stands.
The Maya were pantheistic,
Maya
believing
gods.
in many gods who ruled over different...
Yes. J. This is
In
Rutherford
addition to
Slab.
adorning themselves, strange super.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The 2 types of weeks progress independently of each other.
Uh-oh.
The 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common.
The Maya ball game was a...
In addition to adorning them,
Maya scribes record...
the Maya used different methods.
Although the geographic range of...
Archaeologists work in some of the ceramic bowls.
The Maya were Lady Zach Cook.
Okay.
The 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak Shib Chak, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly
K is
fascinated
Baktul
with twins.
Stella.
The date on this slab...
Strange supernatural creatures. The Maya kings were often in a protracted state.
I am Lord Puck.
Lady Zach Cook. The Maya were pantheistic.
Ceramic bowl. Archaeologists work in.
Although the geographic range of...
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers.
Maya scribes...
In addition to adorning,
The Maya ball game was a religion...
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this
The 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent... The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in.
strange supernatural. The Maya kings were often in a protracted.
Okay. Baktul Stella. Where are
Lady
you?
Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya tradition required that the kingship be handed down from father to son, but
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offering.
Okay, so that one's right.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common
Hmm.
practice among the Maya. In this the Maya used different methods.
although the
This is
geographic...
the ball game.
Archaeologists work in some ceramic bowls.
The Maya were... Lady Zach Cook...
The Maya used different.
Maya scribes...
In addition to adorning them,
The Maya ball game was...
Okay, that's a ball game. Then O is the carved panel.
ritualized bloodletting
limestone.
was a common practice.
Okay, so we've got
Archaeologists work in some.
ham radio's right.
Maya scribes recorded...
We got the scribes right.
Strange super.
We got the bisulfalic one right.
The Maya used different methods to
We got the
represent
numbering
numbers.
system right.
I am Lord Puckal.
We think we've got the calls artifact correct.
I am Lord Puckal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of...
No, thank you.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known,
Great.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewels,
We got body shaping.
the Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals.
Oh my God.
Here, bird jaguar stands
Bird jaguar.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Lady Zach could.
We think we've got. We know we don't have Jay right.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty.
We need K.
ceramic bowls such as the
We've got that right.
Lady Zach Cook ruled
His ascension.
the Maya ball game was.
We got the ball game right. And then
ritualized bloodletting was
we have a card panel. So we have 3 that we're not so sure of. We'll have to go back and check them. Because it was not about a carved slab, it was about something else. It was what was on the slab, I'm sure. I just wrote down the headlines. Okay. Rutherford slab. So that is this Sulkin. Okay, this is K. Back to Stella. Stella performing the vision quest ceremony. The vision serpent looms over the king, revealing the ancient serpent that is being contacted. 4 miniature gods. Okay, this is the miniature. Okay. And then O is over here. Are all 4 sides of this supposed to look the same? And then this is missing a little part right here. Okay. The signs up the sides are different. I think in the middle is the same.
It's locked.
Okay. This is O, card panel. Limestone. This depicts the presentation of 3 captives. The throne of Shield, Jaguar the Third. Okay. D, E, F, G, J.
Lady Zach Cook ruled.
the Maya kings were often in a strange supernatural.
The date on this slab uses
Okay. So we got that JK.
I am
Many
Lord
gods.
Pakal.
The Maya kings were
the date on this slab
There, that looks
uses
like
the
it's in order.
Tzolk'in, or divine calendar,
Okay,
made
we
up
did
of
it.
20 weeks each with a
That's what we got? Okay. We were close, we just needed to fix those two. Okay, we need to order bubble wrap. Two oh two 555 9963. Account number BH119. Okay. Two oh two 555 412. BH323W. Contact Igor. Okay. Cuban Real Restoration 202555. I just want to make sure that. What are we ordering again? Bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Other packing supplies. So we don't need any of these other things at the moment.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Okay.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza is open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Please call back during regular business hours.
Okay. Okay. We'll get that achieved here soon. What else is there to do? Bring addenda to Monolith Loan Agreement to Alejandro del Rio, the Mexican consulate for signature. Sort out shards of pottery. Where's the rest of the pottery? They said pieces were missing. Did it not? Also, who broke it?
It looks like some pieces are missing.
Okay, Nancy, that's great. I don't know where they are.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Everything's always locked. Oh, is there something in here? No, we already have that. We've just made this whole section in the labs. Okay.
It's locked.
Okay, I've officially hit after hours, I'm sure. It's 1 a.m. We should go to our hotel. Okay, so there's the office. Anything else here? Keycard core locks should work if all the level activities were solved. Don't forget to put my card in to get credit for my work. You need to bring papers about the monolith to the Mexican consulate. Why is everyone's phone prefix is 555? Strange. I see you, Nancy. I see you. I'll have to call a cultural center at some point, I'm sure. Met art dealer Taylor Sinclair, who helps the museum purchase artifacts. Concerned about the museum, should go talk to him at his office. Need to rearrange the audio narrations. Need headphones. We've already fixed the audio narrations. We need no headphones. What do we look like? A noob? I just woke us up at 2 a.m. in it. Okay. Come here. Come here, you little. There we go. We're gonna go to his office, see if he's open yet. He is.
It's about time! Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
Thanks,
but no thanks.
but I'm trying to cut back. Now, what's going on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
Oh, that cultural center we can call?
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Does Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
I'll do my best, but it sounds like what you really need is a new breed of police dog.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece, there by your desk. Something tells me it's not a Maya artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Dada, because her art is Dadaism. Subtle.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
I'd better get going.
Thanks for stopping by.
Interesting. Is that it? That's literally all we can do? Okay. The Pentagon down here. just pop on over. Okay. What are you? Addenda, the one we were looking for. Okay, addenda to the blank monolith loan contract between the Republic of Mexico and Beach Hill Museum, Washington, D.C. Okay, so it's a loan of the artifacts from Mexico. They haven't taken it. Paragraph 7, Section 8A. Beach Hill shall make 2 payments of $250,000, the first being paid upon execution of this contract, second being paid upon delivery 30 days after the delivery of property. Paragraph 7, Section 10A. The duration of the loan shall be 90 days from the opening of the exhibit, no more than 120 days. 90 days, 200 days total. Okay. So the exhibit is not opening as fast as they want it to. Paragraph 12, Section 1C. During the period of the loan, Beach Hill shall have the exclusive rights to reproduce image of the property for the following derivative.
I better deliver this to Alejandro right away.
To reproduce images of the property for the following derivative works: postcards, posters, t-shirts, coffee mugs, keychains, and mouse pads. We've added mouse pads. Very important. Paragraph 20, Section 22. The Beach Hill shall assume full liability in the amount of... Oh, we've cut that down from $5 million to $1 million for the property for the duration of the agreement. Okay. We're trying to cut our own responsibility while getting an extended... Why was that in a paper airplane? In the lobby. Hello?
How are the tasks coming along?
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of pottery in the lab.
Henrik can help you with that.
Okay.
I've got work to do.
Carpe diem.
Okay. We gotta find Henrik. Did we just get to the lab too late to meet him? Is that the problem? Because we stopped to see every exhibit and read it out. No. Oh,
you must
yep,
be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
Henrik Vanderheun. Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
That's right. I'm Nancy. Joanna tells me you're translating the glyphs on the Palenque monolith.
Yes, it's quite a project. The opportunity of a lifetime for me.
How's the translation coming along?
Fabulous. Just fabulous. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Let's get
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of pottery Joanna left for me.
Play around with those pieces until you've reconstructed the pot they once were. There may be a few extraneous pieces. Likewise, you may find yourself on a scavenger hunt for a piece or two, if I know Sunny June.
Okay. Let's ask about Sunny, because we don't know where he's gone.
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sunny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens.
Oh.
I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
Ugh. I've had this job before. Coming up behind someone messy and having to clean up all their work just so that I can get my job done.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Can I give that ham radio a try?
Absolutely not. The radio is a tool, not a toy. One has to be extremely careful about the kind of information one sends out over the airwaves. And I do not have time to monitor you. And besides, the vacuum tubes have been terribly fussy lately. If another one blows, I think I'll go mental.
What is the SpectroX Archeo analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances. The beauty of the machine is that it can collect these traces without damaging the artifact in any way. But it cost us a fortune, so don't fiddle with it unless you get Joanna's permission.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
It's true enough. I do like in these games that we don't really get a lot of supervision. Okay, we're on a hunt for pieces of this artifact. Key's here, so we can't turn them on. We'll get yelled at. Okay, we need to call.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza.
May I speak to Silvio Jr., please?
This is Silvio Jr. What can I do for you?
Are you still having a sale on packing supplies?
That's right, 30% off on bubble wrap, foam peanuts, heavy-duty tape, medium and large boxes, sticky labels, and why supplies last, of course. Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119... BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
You sound surprised. I guess you were expecting Sunny June?
I was expecting Beach Hill to settle its accounts with me about 6 months ago. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Uh-oh. So we ain't been paying our bills.
I haven't finished that task.
Technically, we didn't finish that task either because we can't, but we did our part. Okay. So we need to go to the Mexican consulate. Alejandro Del Rio. Sort out shards of pottery and reasonable. We gotta find these pieces of pottery. Reorder Meyer in the main exhibition hall. We should probably tell her we ain't paid our bills.
Come in. Come How are the tasks coming along?
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico.
Oh, was
I've
he?
got work to do.
Carpe diem.
I've got to get back to that phone and call the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line. You have no voicemail. Press.
Nope.
You have no.
Error tone. Okay, 555-1441.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
Who may I say is calling?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, great to hear from you. How's the internship treating you? Are Joanna and Henrik showing you the ropes?
So far, so good, I think. There's a lot of work to do before we launch this exhibit, but somehow we'll pull it off.
Glad to hear you're settling in. I'm off to a meeting, but feel free to call me if you have any questions.
I'm sure everything's going to be smooth sailing, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
Bye. Okay. Where? Oh, where? Could my shards of pottery be?
It looks like some pieces are missing.
That's great. Sunny stuff. There you are. Toys and space stuff. Okay. And then we can use that floppy disk in our computer back in our hotel room.
I need to find another piece.
One more piece. Okay. Where else would Sunny have hidden this? Hello. $11704. Nothing else in Sunny stuff. Mayans. Landing. Anything I can do with you? Anything I can click? Nope. Not in here, are you? Okay. So we just have to find the code. It's not even gonna tell us how long it is. I still haven't found a card. There's... Why was it in... Honestly, as someone who's been co-workers with a Sunny June, I would be delighted he was fired. I don't even know that he's fired. He may be dead. We're not...
There, now I can start putting this together.
Okay.
That's done.
Okay. Okay. Let's go take this thing to the Mexican consulate if we even can. Let's see if we can. The Mexican consulate. Hello, welcome, Mythic. We've kind of just started. I say we just started. We're an hour and a half into this game. But we're still in the introductory. Travel advisory? Establishing legal provenance. It's your duty. Art Collectors Guild of Mexico. This is what I've been saying. My day's been pretty okay. I kind of have a headache, but it's not as bad as it was. I skipped starting this game Wednesday because my head hurt so much. So we're gonna play a little long today to try and make up for it. Usually we finish these games in 2 days. Depending on how amenable the dog is, we might finish this one today if we really power through. Provenance, the history of ownership. A work of art may travel great distances and change hands many times during the course of its lifetime. Typically, legal transfer of ownership happens either as a sale, an inheritance, or a gift. Provenance documents are an important means of establishing an artwork's authenticity as well as confirming the legality of its ownership. When researching an artwork's provenance, the following documents may provide clues. Exhibition catalogs, sales catalogs, collection catalogs, papers and business records of collectors, papers and business records of dealers, wills, insurance, inventories. I have a feeling that some of the stuff in our exhibition has been found less than legally. Hello? Can I turn around or what? Here we go.
How may I help you?
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
Here's the thing.
Conquistadors?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
That's right. And that's the history lesson we needed. Look, Nancy Drew may not be the most advanced thing in the world, but she's going to give you more of the story than just the museum. Yes, I like a good story game. I love a game with a good story, particularly the Nancy Drew games, because I've played a lot of these growing up. I actually collect the Nancy Drew books as well as the Hardy Boy books. So this is deeply tied into my central character. Hundreds of years ago. Nancy, don't make excuses for them.
Do you blame Joanna and modern-day art collectors for something that happened long before they were born?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
I will not be defending
An
Joanna.
artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
Then the relics at Beach Hill must all be legitimate, right?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
Well, I think I'll have to chew on some of these issues for a while, Alejandro. In the meantime, I do need you to sign off on these changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. Do you mind?
I am still not happy that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil.
Here's
But
the thing
in
I'm on
my
his
country
side.
too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now.
I guess I should give him the contract.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
Nancy, you may be questioning if this is something we should be worried about, but I have assumed from the beginning that this is some questionable origins. I wouldn't call myself like an artist necessarily. I know how to video edit, if that counts as
How are the
some
tasks
kind of
coming along?
creative. I'd say I'm creative. I'm not an artist.
Do you think Alejandro
Why are we
would go
asking
to
that?
extreme measures, like stealing, to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Okay. So we've got that. We've done almost everything except to reorder the number plates. I don't feel like we found enough of them for that, because it says 1 to 19. Oh, he's gone. Okay, cool. Okay, so we just need to reorder numbering exhibits in the main exhibit hall. Oh goodness. What happened? Hello?
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Okay. The Scarlet Hand.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
Kings. Theft.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
Thank you. Great. I'll let you know.
Great.
If I find anything.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Go to it.
Okay. Let's see. We should have asked about the initial findings, but... I can't help but notice the British guy had disappeared before this. Where's the numbers? Oh gosh. Okay. We know you're 19. So he's got a T on his cheek. Is 19. Oh, there's a 0. Okay, so 19 goes here. I guess you're a 0. Okay, here's the question. What do the dots mean? So we don't have any lines by themselves. What does the man mean is the bigger question, I think. How do we figure it out? Do we need more information for this? Hmm. We know he's 19. So is he like a... We have too many for him to be. Up one row. I don't think we have the information for this yet. We simply do not know enough about the Mayan numbering system. Oh, we do have... Okay, we haven't checked out this. We don't know what this is for. Let's see if, what's his face is in the lab now. If we can talk to him. Nope, still not there. See if anyone's out here. Any numbers? I beg. What time is it? I think it's 10 o'clock. Is it night? Let's go tell him he was right.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
You were? I didn't see you.
Have you spoken to the police?
I told them everything I know. I mean, I coughed up my brains right there on the table.
So, do you think this is linked to the thefts in Topeka and New Mexico?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They had a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
What crackdown?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Bitch, don't have a sense of humor.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I agree with him.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
I'd better get going.
Keep up the good work.
I don't like you, sir. We still need a card.
Hello, Nancy.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Johanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
You've got me there. I know Spanish, English, Portuguese, several indigenous languages, including Quiche and Nahuatl, but I have yet to learn the language of glyphs.
Have you heard? The Pakal carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going. Whew.
I'll need to alert the police so they can ask you some questions.
I have diplomatic immunity, so I do not have to answer any questions. But I will because I have nothing to hide.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pakal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage, not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
I should get back to the museum.
Goodbye.
Anything new? Anything new? Let's go check out this card we have.
I need a disc.
What, is that not a disc? Oh, okay. Alright, what do we know about this guy? Aliens. Feel like those chocolates. Wait, they had a name. Hold on. They gave him they gave him 2 personality traits. Stuff to do. JR is hounding me to get this done, but I can't keep all of them straight. The headphones will help me figure out what is playing in the display, and the Convomatic machine in the storage room will let me change what plays. We already know that. I definitely know the following. We've already done that one. Stuff to remember. Dots, bars, and gods. Sunnies, I'd rather be counting sheep. Guide to the Maya number system. 0 looks like a turtle shell, but no turtle. Okay. 1 dot equals 1. 2 dots equals 2. 1 bar equals 5. Okay, picture this. Each dot is an individual fingerprinting. Greasy from the... Okay. A bar with a dot next to it equals 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, that's easy enough. If it doesn't look... Oh, gosh. Exactly like a dot or bar, it doesn't count. Squigglies, ovals, incomplete dots, crooked bars, chocolate, blah, 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 blah. None of these count. Also, the Maya often put decorative marks next to their numbers, so just ignore anything that's not a bar and or a dot. Okay, some gods also represent numbers. These are the ones that we need. Because we could kind of figure out the other one, but... One Hun has fish lips. 1. A really big nose and a set of good teeth. 2 Ka has a big hat. 5 fingers. Semi-oval. Are these the first 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Oh. Three ox looks like a doctor. Five has wrinkles and a fancy hat. I'm not writing all of this down. Because we don't have all of the gods. We just have some of them. So let's take a picture of that. Go sort out our numbers. Stuff to forget. System login. S June space baby. Temple quizzes. I can't figure out the answer to the level 2 quiz question about the matchmaker, and Henrik isn't speaking to me right now. He's way too touchy about that old ham radio. So either I'm blind as a bat and can't find the exhibit that has the answer, or we just never put it in. Details. Joanna is no help on this, so I'll just have to wait for a horde of visitors getting very frustrated with questions. Once we open the museum, I'll let Henrik deal with the trauma. Came up with a great question for level 3, but Henrik hates it. Once I get some time, I'll make an exhibit for this. Just don't know where I can get my hands on one. I wonder if Joanna will bring a trip for me to go down to Guatemala. Stuff to work on. Dissertation topic. The demise of the ancient Maya, drought, plague, or UFO. Why and how did the Maya civilization disappear so quickly? Maya were sophisticated astronomers. Were they trying to achieve space travel? Great Amerindian civilizations like the Maya and Inca believed to have contact with extraterrestrials where the temples actually control towers. Research 20th century artist Manuel Mendoza and spaceship motif. Research claims that Maya disappearance on Earth was due to departure for other worlds. Research claims that many flying saucers sighted today are being piloted by Maya elders. Okay, kid. Let's go solve that number puzzle. We never did find what was behind the desk. Since we're gonna be at the entrance anyway, let's see if we can grab some headphones and see what's behind that desk. Go back.
The knob is missing.
Oh! No problem, babe. Mine now. Okay. What are you? Ah! There you go. Now we've got a card. Do we need anything else from here? No? Okay. Okay, so first, turtle without the turtle. We've got that. 1. So 1. So that is 11. That's just a 4. That is a 5. 12. 16. 14. You're 10. You're 5. So you're 10. You're 15. $11, $12. 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 16, 17, 18. This is 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. You are 17. Okay, so then. So we've got 0, 1. Blank, blank, 4, 5, blank, 6, 7, 8, 10. So we need to find 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we need to figure out which one is 2. Go back to our picture reference. 2 has a big hat with 5 fingers. And a semi-oval on it. That looks like that. 3 looks like a doctor. 4, 5, 6 wears an eye patch. There you go. 7, 8, 9 has a beard and acne. A beard or acne. $10, $11, $12, $13. $13 has a T on his cheek. What? 19 all look like the original numbers put with the removable jaw of Lahun.
That looks right.
Oh, I thought that was 19 with the T on his cheek. Does that mean some of the answers to these puzzles is wrong? Okay, let's go back to these. So this was black. This is ink. This is road. This man is north. This is throne. Which means this one is 19. Okay, yeah, no, he doesn't have a T on his cheek. I'm glitching out. Okay.
It needs a card.
We have our card.